Hey, it's me again. Thanks for coming back to this channel, or welcome to this channel. Most people that come to this channel are new. That's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to give you a full tour of the grocery store that we've owned for 5 years. I want to give anyone the insight on opening a small business on this channel. That's the whole purpose. As you can see from the title of this video, the sales are quite strong. They're reasonable for this size store, and they didn't happen overnight. We've been working at this store for 5 years. We've started it, no one else owned it. We're 5 years in now, and I can tell you, dealing with fresh food has been, let's say it's been a headache, to be nice about it, but we own our own business. It comes with its own cons, and that's what this channel is all about, to show you what the other business people on social media will never show you, the true behind the scenes on what it's like to own your own business. If you'd like to support this channel and help this video get to other people who are like-minded like you, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps this channel grow. Everyone else will tell you, a 9-to-5 is the worst thing you can ever do. Never become a wage slave, never listen to a boss, never have to, deal with coworkers again. There's pros and cons to everything. Working a 9-to-5 job with a steady paycheck, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people like that, some people don't. But the culture that I find, the hustle culture that I've been finding on social media about business it's the end-all be-all. If you don't own a business, you're beneath, your max potential. Having a job is for brokies, or what does job stand for? Just over broke. Having a business comes with its own, let's say, problems, to make it very simple. It is very humble around here. We have one brown wall and a bag of the best coffee in the world. This is our very own roast that we serve here. If you'd like to try it, it's at 13grandcoffee.com. Everything this channel has made, we put back into this small business. That's what we do. We live, breathe, and help people with their small business, and I decided to fund this business with this channel's earnings. And if you'd like to support and have some great coffee, just follow the link down below and you can have some delivered right to your door. Freshly roasted, roast to order coffee. I can't say it, the aroma coming off of this bag is making me want to go make one right now. I make this video because almost every single day we either get a comment or an email or an in-person conversation on someone trying to start a business. 95% of them, I would say, have an unrealistic view on what it actually takes to work a business day in and day out. People assume it's just, work a couple hours, collect a check, tell your employees what to do, and move on to the next task or the next day, or do something else completely unrelated to that business. That's just not the case. That's not realistic. There's always something to do for a business owner. There's going to be days you work 14-hour days. There's going to be days that you don't stop working because someone didn't come in. Just keep that in mind. It's not the glamour that you assume it to be. I don't make this video to discourage anyone from opening their own small business. We've technically enjoyed a decent lifestyle by running this small store. We were able to buy our first 2 properties. We sold one, we flipped it. We were able to actually buy the house we currently live in by running this store. So I have no true overall complaints about running my own business. It opened many doors, and I never would have started this channel or invested our money into other things. So to get to the $42,000 a month in sales, we've grown this business literally from a few tables of produce to a full-on mini market, and we would have never gotten to $42,000 a month unless we reinvested almost everything we made for the first few years back into the business to grow our inventory. That's what I'm saying when I say it's a long process to get to profit, where nobody shows you that. You may assume that you'll start a business and start making money right away, but usually speaking, you're waiting at least 1, 2 to 3 years to see even a dime. So the business started with fruits and vegetables. Then we started expanding our lineup, offering more things that our customers were asking for. We started taking on things like local honey, local kombucha, freshly local roasted coffee. Then we realized if people were coming in, they're probably going to want to pick up the staple items in their diet, the convenience items. You know, you got your Dempster's bread, milk, eggs, canned sauces, canned peas, canned vegetables. Then we started seeing, you know, if people are picking up their convenience items, wouldn't they want to pick up snacks, chips, pop? Why not try that kind of stuff? Basically speaking, as long as the product was moving, we were willing to give it a chance and try it. And if it made profit and brought other people in, then it was a no-brainer to keep expanding the inventory. But then after a little while, you know, we noticed that, you know, we had a lot of regular customers that came in the morning. So we added a coffee bar to the mix of the rest of our retail store. With the coffee bar came these 2 pastry display coolers where we do, you know, slices of pie, butter tarts. I'm telling you, if you own a store anywhere and you do not sell these butter tarts, you are missing out at least a couple $100 every single month, if not closer to $1,000. These butter tarts, I sell them in 6-packs and at the grab and go front area with the coffee. And I'm telling you, that might be one of our top sellers in this store. Everybody loves a butter tart. Whether they think it's made here or not is a different story, because we don't make the butter tarts. This is from a very popular company in Ontario, I believe. And it's just a no-brainer to carry these. So that's my tip. If you don't remember anything from this video and you open a business, just make sure you have butter tarts. So after we realized, you know, our coffee bar was flowing quite well, we kind of wanted to personalize it a bit with our very own coffee line. And we started selling our own bags of coffee right in the store and online. This added another dimension to the business, because you have the, you know, the people that wouldn't really ever buy, you know, vegetables and fruits from us, but they're avid coffee drinkers, so they started, you know, buying coffee. And once you have a person who likes your coffee, they don't switch. They stick to the same coffee almost until they don't like it anymore. And the one thing I will say about being in business is the challenge it brings you to keep growing. You have no limit on your business, or no limit on being an entrepreneur. You can grow and grow and grow, and there's no cap on your salary, there's no cap on your hourly wage. As long as you keep providing to your customer and doing a good job, you can make as much money as you wish. That's the one advantage that I would never argue on why having a business would be, you know, better than having a job. So what I'm trying to get at with this video, with the $42,000 a month selling food, is what started with, you know, a few empty trays full of apples like you see here. We're still stocking everything up for the next day. Turned out to be a market that I never thought we would own. I just thought we were going to simply sell tomatoes, oranges, lemons, and that would be enough. However, I realized we had to adapt in order to survive. If we never adapted, we would never be here today. So things like, you know, salad dressings were a no-brainer to sell with lettuce. You know, jarred charcuterie items like sun-dried tomatoes, jarred soups. You know, there's so many options that you can grow your business. This was my example on how I grew mine, by expanding my inventory to probably the max capacity I could possibly fit in this store without the fire department shutting me down. It shows you an example for your own business on how you have to start truly small when you don't start with a lot of money, and grow it over the years until it becomes your full-time income. And it's probably not until 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that we were truly able to only survive by running this store. Now, you know, we have a few other investments going. We got into real estate a little bit. Felicia's a real estate agent. So we don't only have to rely on this store for our full-time income. Then we diversified even more. We got into the vegan side of people's diets. We started with the, you know, gluten-free specialized diets. We started with the keto diet as well. And once we got that down, we realized there was a whole nother realm of customers that we've never seen before that started shopping at our store. And the people that pick up the vegan items will eventually pick up, you know, vegetables and fruits. That's part of their diet. So at the end of the day, you start realizing how to draw different customers into your business by carrying different items or offering different services. Then we realized there was a market for specialized snacks that you couldn't find at any of the big stores. So we started carrying things that in Canada you technically couldn't find anywhere. So our snack section grew tenfold because we found things from certain suppliers that no one else had, and it diversified us even more to build our sales. Then we got into specialized drinks like Prime. That was very, very popular in Canada. We couldn't find it anywhere. Now it's starting to slow down because everyone got it. But at the end of the day, once you diversify your business and truly find out who your customer is, that's when you'll realize things like making fresh soups, fresh food, macaroni salads, potato salads are things people will constantly pick up and constantly come to you for, which will eventually keep you in business and make you more profit than you ever started with. At the end of the day, this video was to illustrate how you need to grow your business by thinking of different options to serve your customer better. With us, it was expanding our inventory, offering things we would have never dreamed of offering. It might be completely different. Let's say if you own a cafe, you'll have to maybe diversify your menu a little bit to bring in a different crowd. Or, you don't change it at all and you're happy with the place you're at, and that's exactly, where you're going to be for a little while until your business grows on its own or you do some different marketing. But for us, expanding our inventory was the best thing we've ever done. And that's how we got to $42,000 a month. I want to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw kind of the path on where we came from and how we're doing right now. After about 5 years and 5 years on this channel and 5 years in this store, we're quite happy with the way things went, and we're going to continue growing.